Greetings and salutations. Hi guys, today I'm going to do something really quick and fun that I did a few weeks ago with Stranger Things characters, and basically I'm going to be putting the characters of It by Stephen King / It 2017 into Hogwarts houses. I'm going to start off with the Losers Club, obviously, and this is, I guess, a mixture of their characters from It 2017 and the characters in the novels. I'm not really going to worry about the miniseries because I am not the biggest fan of the miniseries, although I love Tim Curry as Pennywise. I know who I think, which house I think the losers are in, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me quite harshly because people tend to have their own opinions that don't match mine. So first of all, I'm going to put a character that everyone agrees on. I'm going to start off with a character that everyone agrees on, and Bev is a Slytherin. 100%. That girl is pure ambition. And she's, oh my god, she's everything a Slytherin is. She's like the most Slytherin I can think of, to be honest. Like, when I think of Slytherin, I think of every characteristic that Beverly Marsh has. Moving on to another one that people agree on, Bill is obviously a Gryffindor. Bill is so courageous and brave, and he does it for the attention and for the recognition, I think, which is what Gryffindors do. Because obviously every house can be huge and brave, but it more lies in the reasoning behind why they're doing what they're doing, and Bill 100% does it for the recognition, as well as, you know, doing what he does to save people and doing it for his brother and all that. Deep down, he wants to be the leader. He wants to be the leader of the group. He wants to be like, yeah, I'm the one that kind of led the group defending Pennywise. We all know Bill's like this. We all know Bill's a Gryffindor. Next, we have my beautiful boy, Ben, who is the first Hufflepuff of this evening. Ben is the definition of loyalty. Do you see how he treats Bev? He loves her so much. And he's so Hufflepuff about his feelings for her. He writes up poetry. He's such a Hufflepuff. And again, Ben is hugely brave and everything, but all of his actions come from a place of wanting to protect his friends and from a place of caring and good-naturism and loyalty. Ben is also super resilient, which is another Hufflepuff trait. And I think if there's one loser that's trustworthy, another Hufflepuff quality, it is Ben. Then we have my other beautiful baby boy, Mike. Mike, I think, is a Ravenclaw. A lot of people put Mike in Hufflepuff, and I can 100% see why. He could honestly be in either house. A lot of his reasons for what he does comes from the exact same places that Ben does, which may be because in the film they kind of just give Ben Mike's personality, but that's fine. Rather than trusting humans and their word, he trusts facts, and he's very much, he gets all the information and he lays it all out in front of him before he makes decisions. And I think that's just such a Ravenclaw thing to do, and I think when it boils down to it, his true qualities are that of a Ravenclaw. I'm gonna do my other beautiful Ravenclaw boy now, Stan. Stan, I don't even have to go into how Ravenclaw Stan is. Everyone knows that Stan is a Ravenclaw. He's such a Ravenclaw. I can't even explain it because he's literally just a Ravenclaw. It just is a Ravenclaw. Everything he does comes from a place of intelligence, and he's so level-headed, and I don't know, even his fears come from a Ravenclaw place. In the book and in the early scripts, it's a lot of being scared of growing up. In the film, it's less Ravenclaw because it's a bit illogical, because it's being afraid of painting in his house, but he's a kid. That's a very kid fear to have. He's still just such a Ravenclaw. Now I'm gonna go on to Eddie, because I'm gonna leave the one that people disagree with me most on, I'm gonna leave last. Eddie, I think, is a Gryffindor. Most people put him in Hufflepuff. I'm a hard no. I don't think Eddie's a Hufflepuff. I'm not saying Eddie isn't lovely and loyal and kind and trustworthy and unafraid of toil and, oh my god, I just got why people put Eddie in Hufflepuff. It's because of the Hufflepuff's a particularly good finders joke, and it's because he finds his way out of the tunnels. That's 100% why people put Eddie in Hufflepuff. Also maybe because there's a stereotype that small people are like nice. I don't know. I think Eddie is 100% a Gryffindor. I think he wants the attention of a Gryffindor. He wants to be recognised for doing all the brave things. He wants to be recognised for standing up to his mother. And a lot of this fucking comes from him wanting to, like, fucking stick it to the man, stick it to his mum. He's so brave. Eddie is obviously, he died saving his friends, saving the person he was in love with finally. He died saving his friends, and that's the bravest thing you could do. It came from a place of Hufflepuffness, it came from a place of just loving them. He was always a Gryffindor. He wanted to rebel and to be courageous because he kind of wanted people to recognize him as a brave person. He didn't want to be who his mother said he was. He wanted to be Bill, who is a Gryffindor. And now for the one that everyone's gonna scream at me for. Richie Tozier. Before I say his house and before everyone hates me, can I just say that I always said his name is Tozier because it's 100% fucking spelled Tozier. And ever since Andy and Finn were like, no, it's Tozier, like, I've had real struggles saying Tozier instead of Tozier because it should be Tozier. It should be Tozier. That's how it should be said. Richie Tozier's house is Hufflepuff. I'm gonna pause to let people scream at me. Most people place Richie into Slytherin because of his personality, his fucking jokes. That's why they put him in Slytherin. I've seen a few people put him in Ravenclaw because he's so intelligent, and I get that. But I really think Richie's a Hufflepuff. For one thing, he's loud and he does his voices because he just wants people to care about him, and he's searching for the love that he doesn't get from his parents. Even if he annoys other people, he's constantly trying to be what people want him to be. He's constantly trying to get other people to like him, which is so Hufflepuff. I think the most important quality of a Hufflepuff is loyalty. Like how I think the most important quality of a Ravenclaw is being logical, and the most important quality of a Gryffindor is being courageous, and the most important quality of a Slytherin is being ambitious. I think the most important quality of a Hufflepuff is being loyal, and Richie is, in my opinion, the most loyal person out of the Losers Club. He cares so deeply about his friends. Even Stan, who, if you've read the book, he doesn't get along with all that well a lot of the time, and they kind of have a really bantery relationship to hide that. He has a really bantery relationship with Eddie as well, but that's kind of just how they interact because Eddie says he hates it but he secretly loves it, and Richie knows that. Whereas with Stan, it's kind of to mask the fact that they don't always get along. But Richie, I without a doubt think would have died for Stan. He loves Stan the man. He loves Haystack and Bev, and oh my god, does he love his Eds so much. And he's just, he is so kind and open to people. He has no judgmental bone in his body. Unlike in I'm talking about Book Richie, because in the film he's kind of a bit of a slut-shaming dick to Beverly, but I ignore that ever happened. Richie Tozier is a Hufflepuff. Everyone can fight me. You can't change my mind. Really quick, I'm going to do like a rapid fire of like the other characters and their houses, and pretty much I have no answer for any of them because we don't know that much about them. Henry Bowers, I'm gonna say Gryffindor maybe, because he's always trying to just kind of like prove himself as good as his dad and as brave as his dad is and stuff, I think. So yeah, we'll put Henry Bowers into Gryffindor. Patrick Hockstetter, I have no fucking clue. Patrick just scares the shit out of me, and I hate thinking about him. I don't know if any of you have read the book, but Patrick in the book is the most terrifying character. He has no reason for what he does, he just kind of does it. I don't even, moving on. Pennywise. Pennywise is, oh fuck. Oh, he doesn't sleep and eat, which is really relatable, but fuck. Slytherin, I guess it's maybe ambition for self-preservation. I hate putting the villain in Slytherin though, but I don't think he's a Gryffindor. I don't think he's a Hufflepuff, and I don't think he's a Ravenclaw. So I guess he's Slytherin by default. Audra is a Hufflepuff. Who else? Tom Rogan, is his name Tom? Whatever, fucking Tom, we're gonna call him Tom. Tom Rogan, I really need to reread the book. Tom Rogan, is the biggest piece of shit in the entire world. What house am I gonna put him in? I guess, oh fuck, I hate putting the mean ones in Slytherin, but he was doing everything he was to try and be successful, so I guess I'm gonna put him in Slytherin. Once again, that was really fun. It's a excuse for me to rant about things I love, aka the Losers Club and Harry Potter. Thank you very much for watching. I love you. I'll see you soon. Comment down below if you agree or disagree. Everyone's gonna disagree about my Richie one, but comment down below if you agree or disagree and which ones. I love you. Goodbye. Mwah.